now come to Kitintale. It's actually a small neighborhood in Kampala, and this place is home to like the raw and real Uganda. So we've just come with our new friend Edward, and basically this is a skate park that was built for the community, and they've invited us to come check it out.
They have a small library right next to the skate park, and we saw some children reading young adult books, and kids sections were there with small stories. They even had computers where they take computer classes for the high school kids, I guess.
So this is like deep inside the busiest sections of Old Kampala. So it's definitely far from what we've been seeing the last few days. How old is the skate park?
The skate park is since 2005.
Ah, okay.
You can see there.
Ah, there. Okay.
Imagine it's like 20 years.
It's a long time,
19
almost. Yeah.
years, yes. Okay. You can take a look. And Peter here is the head coach
Hello.
of the skating.
Kamit used to skate once
All
upon a
these guys are
time.
waiting to skate.
Yeah. Okay.
They know they have finished cleaning now. They want to skate. Big rush now.
So they have there is a ramp that they can put in the truck,
Okay.
and after they can go to the schools to.
Oh, this one here.
Yes.
Ah, okay. It says Ambassadeur de France.
Yes.
So you see, even the chairs here are like made with skateboards. So skateboard base and the skateboard backrest.
They have like all the buildings around here are like painted with nice cartoons, graffitis. It looks really colorful.
And it's basically to sell art and craft, because we have some girls and young kids who are making some crafts, jewelry, small songs.
Okay. So this is an exhibition or like a store?
It's an exhibition room. Yes. Just closed it because moved somewhere. On the other side,
So this is Matoke, and that was
that is matoke is there, still growing. It is small.
yeah.
Yeah. Then this one, these are
They
yams.
have a guava
Yam.
lemon tree.
Yams, still matoke.
Mm-hmm.
Then we also have some herbal medicine
Okay.
inside there. Wounds, like fresh wounds. We have some herbal medicine there that you squeeze the juice. Then you, like for the skaters,
Yeah.
the skateboards are cutting
Cut.
them.
Yeah.
So in our culture, it's believed when you bathe with this,
Yeah.
you are blessed. Yeah. So you bathe with it, like you do it, then you put in the water,
Okay.
then you
It
bathe
has a
with
good smell, huh?
Yeah, it has a good smell.
Okay.
Most especially for the people who smoke cigarette, because you have
Only cigarettes?
even, but we the leaders of the embassy. They give you visas to stay.
I have a visa now.
Hey, yeah.
Where's my stamp now?
Certified.
I didn't bring my passport.
As long as you just put here,
Okay.
It looks.
Longa imekuwa hapo. Longa imekuwa hapo.
I think I've seen this, but I don't know the name. Do you know?
We've never seen it. Funds like the government is giving some funds for people to start up small projects. So
Actually, pretty cool of all of these guys to introduce us to their kick-out area. And, yeah, we totally didn't expect to come to this part of Kampala. There's all this graffiti everywhere, and you can see now the kids are out on their skateboards. You can hear a lot of sound coming from the park. So popcorn is preferred snack. Huh?
Yeah.
We see a lot of it on the streets everywhere. Tintia.
Eat some popcorn later.
Mama
Okay.
Jackie's. Uganda Skateboard Union.
Which one?
This building, the office of their place.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I don't know how this material is called, but it's
It's like a ready-to-use building. Huh?
it's like you know the husks found in the house, the house, those houses of the houses, those things on the
Yeah. Hay, grass,
Okay.
dried grass, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like compacted.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So it's like inside there. Yeah. And this is our studio where we are making our clothes
Okay.
from, mostly upcycled, but also made from scratch. You see these pants, all the jackets around, then the funny packs there. Made by us, Kanachibuga Street Minds. You can check us on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Time for promotion. Eh?
Yeah.
Finally, this time. This moment will be crazy. I think the place will be so full with many people, many people.
So this was such an unexpected visit. Basically, in the last few minutes of this video, you got to see what it's actually like to be out here in a typical Ugandan slum. And
Then before coming here, I was so scared to even walk down the streets. I was like watching here and there, thinking is it safe or not. But after some time, it's really nice. It's like a very lively time especially during the weekends, and even so many tourists and foreigners also visit this place.
yeah, a lot of the foreigners that we've seen here in the last few hours, they're mostly here because they have friends who live here inside the slum. And this is a completely positive experience for most people because the slum itself has a lot of programs running. So a lot of the locals, they have taken ownership of some of these programs, like the skate park is one, then there's a breakdancing session, there's an art studio, there's also
a class where people are teaching girls tailoring, and then they are teaching them how to make jewelry with beads.
And Texas, the guy who was showing us around, he was telling us that their textile group is actually sending clothes to Copenhagen
Oh my
Fashion Week
God, I
in
couldn't
Denmark.
believe it.
Yeah, so from a tiny slum here, that's how far they're going. So I think it's a very impressive thing. And of course, a lot of this has been possible only because both the expat community as well as the local community have come together, and that's what has actually worked for them. This entire park, for instance, has been built with the funding from the French embassy, the French ambassador. So a lot of French folks actually come here and they participate in programs, and it's a very regular weekend thing. Like you'll see a lot of folks just chilling just kicking back in those big chairs made out of skateboards. So it's really nice.
On the internet, when we were looking at slums, there were only videos which showed the negative part of
Yeah.
Africa, and this is one of the unique things here. I
Yeah.
never expected to.
Of course, there are some instances where on YouTube you see a lot of videos which are just solely focused on the negative side of slums and the negative side of cities in Africa, especially like here in Kampala, where people just keep going to Katanga slum and then talking about how dangerous, how filthy, and things like that. But of course, the community is actually working really hard to make it better.
Yeah, but one question I always have in mind is when they're showing that it's most dangerous and things happen in that slum, why do they even go there?
Yeah, that's also a thing, right? As you probably already know, we don't do a lot of clickbaity stuff on our channel here. We just want to share our real experiences from being out here. So this is as real as it gets in downtown Kampala. This
Even
is,
before we came, we didn't start vlogging from the initial moment thinking how would it be and just apprehensive of things. But it worked out very nice.
yeah. We still have to make it out of this place though, and it's getting dark. So we'll give you an
now.
update.
Yeah.
So after this, we head back to Edward's home. Edward is actually our host from Couchsurfing. We met him this morning, and we are now going to be in Kampala for a few more days before heading on to a new place. Coming.
Yesterday we went to an Indian supermarket and we have bought a big Maggi noodle packet. We're going to be having that for dinner.
For those who don't know, if you're watching from India, you obviously know. But for those who don't know, Nestle makes this very, very typical Maggi noodles with Indian masalas. So she was so happy to see it in the supermarket.
Even though it was like priced 5 times more than in India, we just had to buy it.
Yeah, it's comfort food, and we can at least make it on the go whenever we don't get any other food. But yeah, thanks you guys for coming and exploring this side of Kampala with us.
And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Yeah, guys, this is also a break dancer. Break dancer, I do music. Yeah,
What's up, brother?
I'm called Moxon.
Now.
Now,
Yeah.
Shishira.